this election as you do the drive?
First and foremost, I want to tell you that we are not looking at 2026. Don't push us to 2026. We are looking at now. We want to remove Museveni now.
But there is a roadmap for the election. You are a person
we are not doing our things according to the Abakama. The Abakama is an extension of Museveni.
But you believe in the rule of law.
Rule of law. That's why we are here. Museveni is illegally president. Okay?
But
what the Abakama does is illegal.
The court declared him as
the
court declared him the president of the Republic of Uganda.
Oh yes. Oh yes. But do you know that Justice Chisache was forced to resign because she delivered a dissenting judgment? Are you aware that Justice Owinyidoro, even when he had our petition on his table, he went ahead to publicly associate with Museveni and publicly make one-sided political statements? Do you know that? Do you know that according to the law, the military is not supposed to be partial? But do you know that General Museveni's son is moving around illegally in military uniform campaigning? Do you know that the police is supposed to be keeping law and order and supposed to be impartial? But do you know that the police is an extension of the NRM? So please don't talk about the rule of law. Here we are talking about liberation because these are rebels. Museveni is a rebel. He is still a rebel. He came, killed our people, took over our country illegally.
Honorable Robert Chagulanyi, just for the record,
yes,
we understand that he was elected in 2021.
No, he was not elected.
And declared by the Electoral Commission chairperson.
Let me tell you something, my brother. Yoweri Museveni lost the 2011 election to Dr. Kizza Besigye. Yoweri Museveni lost the 2016 election to Dr. Kizza Besigye. Yoweri Museveni lost the 2021 election to Kyagulanyi Ssentamu, and that is myself.
For all those three elections,
yes,
the Supreme Court agreed that even if there were some few irregularities, they were not substantial to overturn those elections.
Well, you can argue it like that. But I will tell you that as a law student and as a lawyer myself, we have a belief that in the face of arms, the law is silent. So now you understand that the judiciary has been arm-twisted and put in the pocket of General Museveni, like all other institutions. When we speak to them silently, they will tell you the truth that, my brother, we see what, okay? For example, right now, we are doing exactly what we were doing, in 2021. But they shot at us, massacred our people then, So there's double standards here. The law only works on some people and doesn't work on others. That's why we're telling you that all we need here in Uganda is a complete overhaul of all those institutions.
Honorable Robert Chagulanyi, let's look at the unity in the opposition where you belong to. The Uganda People's Congress is conducting mobilization tours just like you're doing.
Yes.
The FDC are conducting their internal party elections. Are there plans from the National Unity Platform to cooperate with those other political parties to ensure that you strengthen your unity for the upcoming elections?
Just like you hear, unity. In our party, unity is the middle word. We are National Unity Platform. We believe in unity. And even before we started our party, People Power believed in unity. We made every effort to work together with the FDC, with the DP, with other political parties. But it's clear that since these political parties were overtaken by General Museveni, they work according to his tunes. That is why Norbert Mao made it impossible for us to work with the Democratic Party. I mean, we try to work with the FDC, why we work very closely with the likes of Dr. Kizza Besigye from the FDC, the likes of Honorable Gilbert Olanya from the FDC. We have been getting a cold shoulder from the leadership of the FDC. Little did we know that they probably had a collaboration with the regime. It is only coming out now. So now we resolved that we are going to have that unity within the people of Uganda. Our hope is not in the politicians. No, our hope is in the people of Uganda.
The biggest bottlenecks to many of the political parties has actually been about poor structures at the grassroots. I mean, having leadership and membership of the party registered with the party from a village level to a parish level to a sub-county.
Please don't reduce this matter to party.
I just want to find out if the National Unity Platform that you lead has plans to ensure that, even at the grassroots, you have somebody who is a contact person for the party, so that, when you are doing mobilization, you have a robust structure and network, just like other political parties do.
Thank you very much. We definitely have a robust leadership up to village level, and we're still working on it. But like I requested you, I don't want to reduce this mission to just a political party. Let us not reduce this matter to only NUP. This is a matter of the people of Uganda, and I'd rather sound like a leader of the people power movement. Why? Because there are even those that are not in the leadership or in the structures of the National Unity Platform, very big role to make sure we remove the dictator and we free up our country. So I don't want to sound like we have a robust democracy here, because if I also be honest with you, there's no practical political party in Uganda that is functioning like a political party. It all that this happens at the mercy of General Museveni, and it shouldn't be like that. Okay, we shouldn't be moving at the mercy of the oppressor that we're trying to free from. So for us, we go ahead to connect with people, whether they are in the leadership of our party or they are not, for as long as somebody wants change. And let me also say this, that our message has always been that anybody whose words and actions are helping to bring the fall of Museveni very quickly, that person is a friend. Even if they are not in our party, even if they are in another party, including NRM. But anybody that is working for the fall of Dictator Museveni is our comrade, and we want to work with them. And anybody that is working to help the dictator oppress us more, even if they are in the leadership of the National Unity Platform, they are not our friend. So now you know that our mission is not only about building our party. Our mission is to remove the dictator.
Thank you very much, Honorable Robert Chegule. Let's take a quick break and then we'll return shortly.
Yes, His Excellency Kyagulanyi Ssentamu Robert aka Bobiwine is in the northern Uganda. That is Lira district. He's in Lira. Actually, he was supposed to be in Lira and then from Lira Gulu. That was according to the initial program that they released initially, but there was some changes, and then each district is going to be given a day. So tomorrow is going to be heading to Luwero, and you heard him very loud and clear. He said he's going to Luwero to tell those fellow Baganders that it is time to kick the dictator out. The time is long overdue. You'll excuse us for those who thought this is going to be a Uganda show. We are actually 56 tribes in Uganda, and of course each one of us speaks a totally different language. Though now, like people in the north, like the Luos, is it the Langi and then the Bacholi, they can hear each other. The Madi, the Kumamu. The same applies to the Banyolo, the Banyankole, the Baganda, the Basoga. They can hear each other. The dialect is the same. Specifically, it's going to be an English show from start to the end. You are not going to hear anything to do with the Uganda, because we are not in the Buganda region. Yes, unfortunately, we don't have bloggers who are from the north that can actually maybe articulate most of these issues in the, let's say Acholi, maybe say Luo, maybe in Madi, in Kumamu, and all that kind of thing. We don't have most of, change-seeking media personalities. Let me first go back and see whether they are still on break. But this is what is actually happening outside. Wait a minute. This is what is currently happening outside. Of course, the vibe is high. the vibe is too much, just like the way you see here. I don't want to lose audio again like I did in the first place. Let me just keep it on. If they come back online, then you'll just be getting everything loud and clear. But for now, let me just maybe show you two screens or two cameras, what is happening outside and then inside the studio. I think that would be far much better. Let me connect to Map Media.
Ate n'agamba nti ate ne ye kennyini Kyagulanyi Robert Ssentamu n'amukuba akalulu hands down mu 2021. Ate era ayagala okwetondera abantu beerango nti Obote si ye yakola ebyo byalaba nti Obote abajeekera besibe batta. Museveni ebiseera ebyo yafuuka ye yali Katumba Oye w'ebiseera ebyo. Ye yali Katumba Oye w'ebiseera ebyo. Bayambala ebyambalo by'abanyanya abo abali nga abasirikale ba Obote ne batugumbula abantu okutandikira ddala Luweero era obuwanga bw'abantu abasukka mu 5000 obuwanga obwo weebuli. Era Pulezidenti agamba nti enkya Luweero agenda kubayingiramu ayongere okubabuuza n'okubabuulira ddala nti Bote si ye yatta abantu bammwe wabula Museveni kennyini. Era n'agamba nti omuntu yenna nga munnansi wa ggwanga Uganda tasobola kubanga talumirirwa nsi ye, tayinza kubanga talumirirwa nsi ye. Era Museveni bw'aba ddala Munnayuganda tasobola butalumirirwa nsi ye naye ne bamulaga
nti President me the National Unity Platform Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu me Joapol ngekere nying me Bobiwine neno pedo President me National Unity Platform bedak arika member Parliament achon me Chadondo East constituency obedo nyamo tamma tetu twale koma yihere me gino tiutim pole woki wotolwa kanda kire pole woki yihagi ameti atimere ilango kan dinatili donc bilbil kero me winyo ibota arana duon pi party me National Unity Platform bilango honorable Daniel Okello dan ubera kanchira me chumpelwa me Oyam Town Council District Council me Oyam me gonyo lemuna me adungo bere chan woke but joke na menyo pobiru kero meniang mo me aduong Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu ko adung Daniel ajurate
apoyo tutual BF apoyo pi jolawa isidio me voice of Tinini ame Tinini president ame luak me Uganda yera kala chel kede queer mwa tutumia rio kede pier rio achiel ento Electoral Commission de quero ti tag make tual lunien na ye robedo president me Uganda e karamen bin kan dwe mea para chiel me mwa hokato pi duoko poch bon lao pi mi e queer jo moga chungi pe miro don pi lao bin quero ko ento tinini entie kan ata monil wag melao ami winge ngo ameno bedo kopo keda penyogo ame moderator obedo penye karachiel kede ame kwa hokop me tela me Uganda president unyute ko uni winyo no president nye Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu jonge karachiel kede nying me Bobiwine tinini yen Lira kane president oduoko puoch chatek bolao pi jolle di chenga tinini karachiel kede mara ame kaini neno di boma me Lira kantin jo ducho weko gina me woko tiyo gini pi bino nyuto mara atela pilwak mara mere nen kitameno kobani jo tini jole karachiel kede ilao kan oduoko puoch boru ateha lao ducho ame tiyo kano president ukobani kirame Museveni tiyu karachiel kede kare en tiyu karachiel kede bora pien en dong lo Uganda achalo ture dan kede jo ture kede jo mogo ameno bino woro karachel ket gi lum president okoboni otuni chawa ber ameonu miero Museveni kwa kija bolao pien imwa piera boro Museveni bino chung da kuirero no nok bala mega katumba Museveni bino chung te por ko kuirero pe otunu na ka pasenda chiel ikarame Museveni por kuira dang yoni pedang inu kui endo por bino wor ko elum te wot lwen ikom gamento bore kun maolo titek ka me onu ko bani mono jo worilum kuire no nu perom mena ko bani worilum ubore obinu kobi Uganda ni Museveni ena jote tukuke no Museveni pe obero na ha dana me Uganda bole reta de ko bani gina nyurupe tie President Bobiwine de ko bani karame ko bi Museveni kong nyut ngoa me nyurni ene beru dana me Uganda nyutu te loyo ko pieno borro binu ko be jode ko ni dano ne awindi nene ne pe du hunu kede dano ko bani nene tie doke e wot rueyo loak e wot luere re ko bani kanna meno binu woro jako bes meri e ko bani otuni chawa be no chualo unu twinya ne en ameo binu buolo loak me Uganda pien jodo petia mite itua ping me Uganda dushu dano ko bani kanna ene woro ye duch wor mayuge wor mbara na tunga Museveni gi mara meti kome duonga te kapelare dongeno binu lao kan neno mara chelli potie kan eno ko bani Museveni kara me wor lum ame luak me lao duch wuni ngia be kayenda uta fire general ko bani abero general me kare gi cha woro bushenyi te mokatir ni gino nu rugo gini bo amon ute bino luenyi komo te dero ka luenyi komo te dero ute duogo te bino ko bani monyu borre na tiene ko joni piena teni en na tieni ka to ko ka kar me roma president okobani e kudi tim a Museveni ni uchar jamma me borre yamo kelo duj dado petie un luak me la mogun cha denere kom spinning mill ame chani dong pe mogun cha deni kom starch factory mogun cha deni kom ginaries ame oche cha ko duj da loboni enen bero gammo te miyo ko bodjo yaho amani chani o miyo nywale me Uganda tikere peka duonga pelare apun jameni obero jamme ameri kelo ti botu nywale me la kan onu yammi o chuk me jamme bedo aber ilang kan ento Museveni baro Germany en duchu dado konyer petie eno ko bani Museveni tichere pieno bedo kaya bedo menne dan ti record ni eno ne hojo aworu macha mwa tutumia rio ipiere rio nono idwe mea para chel Kampala kucha wuni bedo no winyo nego jo Paul na hanek me arua uni bini winyu no kitame ochielo ka achel kede driver president man no bedo nek kametie ya kine nek kamen nek kametimere ente wumero ko iye ukobani Museveni enatieni entichere uber me poko jo ka poho u tedong mi u ber jo akongi petie mio parties apopat ameti Uganda kan jodong peteti kitame mir joti gara chel kede nu moderator openye na hani kob me structure menu kono unity un kede structure president Robert Chagulanyi Bobiwine te koboni peo twero keto structure pieni peo yena hani jogure ento kayini mi to keto structure miri gore umi chawa ni wanda do laho style wa kometi gine gammo jodo tia wori chawa medbuo gulo chalwa rek jo tam ni jo odbuo ko lo chen ibon munni ento jodo potia lo yo PUP ilobo wa me Uganda ukobani kuri ginna meno belo timoni umi chawani itetela a president Robert Chagulanyi umi jo chwalo Museveni ko karachel kede wole General Mozi International Criminal Court nyu kota dit me wilobo a me winyo toro twero alwak ka awoti summarizing Kome Agiki President Okobani Openye President Okobani Noob structure tie na ha ichalo entro kenino peti structure otego abe ano Okobani peti kitora mejo twero tikere lasha lwa onyo democracy e Uganda kan ame tela agoro ame obedo me Museveni tia wuot inyimi chawani Okobani me Agiki mere tekido ngata me en bino chiki karachiel kere no beda wuot tekido tia Okobani lwen wani otiu lwen pi kwanyu Museveni ame omiyo nywale me Uganda obedi chana dot pi muaki adong tunu piera ngwen no beda wuot anu
Oyo, Matetutwal Honorable Daniel Okello. Let me return to President of the National Unity Platform, Honorable Robert Chagulanyi. We have also been joined by Honorable Gilbert Olanya, Member of Parliament for Kilak. Honorable Gilbert Olanya, you're most welcome to Voice of Our
Thank you so much, moderator. I would like to appreciate Mr. President, Honorable Bobiwine in northern Uganda. I drove from Kampala. After my tech do radio. Aya di Kampala. Totally mi biro ka jolo Bobiwine tu kumala Uganda. The chairman Amir Awadgi President Mamekwa edit Bobiwine ni after mi biro ma tech. Donc do radio pere tech total ma arati ka biro America do kone ready. Awinyo kitma la dit Bobiwine tika lokwe. Gino mi odaro nge ma pire tek. Erani People's Power Movement le any team movement. Pi Ugandans touch magimira la. People's Power Movement, PT movement pa NUP keken, PT movement pa NRM keken, PT movement by DP, PT movement by FDC. Ento Ugandans wing magimira laga. We are under People's Power Movement. Primero, anyole mi Uganda nungo ondo. Inero kidma ye time kwere na kanenda dit Bobiwine obelka titu. Kani kibol kui onero kila yuweri ti yukweri kichente kwale kweri kui. Watemo kila laga i parliament mi Uganda. Mawa wajo ne electoral commission omiero di lako. Pi president omiero belka chimo electoral commission. Ento chawale eni president chimo electoral commission. Ene muchara pa electoral commission. Ka yetie electoral commission yugo ye. Telo kani kui matika time Uganda ni piti free and fair. Watika miero alaga waronen in Uganda wale eni. Donc luakmilao in Matini Arab Yorka Julu. Dogberry Yayum ni a parliament mi Uganda. Majority of members of parliament. Kariwa MPs mati NRM. Giti NRM only be Mirochan again. Ento twin giki kome wenti under People's Power Movement Mikela Laga Uganda. Don't give my parent a lawyer and a mirror laga. Pien in pay noir down. Itari kao neno kila Museveni tika what kwere giwore nentalo gitamone tela mi Uganda tiro like a monarchy madon ka anywhere woro don woro tingo wero gi nyare wero gi latine
kware moro kanura
so le endi tugi kwanyo mbini mi tela ho Uganda oti tela mi doja lwa tela pigi leo dog out o were wangi eni amiro titu Machan opposition, Mathieu i parliament mi Uganda, na anen la dit president of Temotitu. Kid magi tika wiro kwere opposition. Itawale ene Museveni long tamani he should use money where he converting opposition or wing or dakore. Ento opposition mamar Uganda. Opposition mamero kidma Uganda bioro betfere kare Museveni ye chene gotia gigotia. Gobe waje ni Museveni bet kichene ni ento wamirni wawek Uganda obed mabe irni kwaewa kachen giri kwaewa.
Oyo Matek, Honorable Gilbert.
Je ana foye matero megina gina piere tekno area wana oduchu wati under people's power movement to see that change is brought to our country. God bless you.
Oyo Matek, Honorable Gilbert Nanya. Honorable President Robert Chagulanyi, we
Yes,
seem to be
please.
running short of time. We're left with
Sure.
about 15 minutes.
Sure.
But my last question, before I can pick some 5 phone calls, and then you can respond to some of them. You have codenamed this mobilization tour, Wake Up Uganda.
Yes.
What does that even mean to an ordinary person in Okere City in Otuke district
Yes.
listening to you right now?
Wake Up Uganda means real waking up. We have been sent to sleep. We have been silenced. We have been intimidated. But our mission is to awaken the people of Uganda to know what they are missing. We had an election 2.5 years ago, which General Museveni rigged on gunpoint. And we want to show the people of Uganda what they have missed. For example, and not only the citizens, but also, not only the civilians, but also the men and women in uniform. Police officers and military officers have missed on the salary increment because these people do a lot of work and they deserve better payment. Land grabbing has continued. You are aware of what is happening in Otoke. You are aware of what is happening in Apa. Land grabbing has continued by Museveni's people. He brings people from as far as out of the country and sells them land that is not his own, and he evicts people. Since the elections in 2021, after Museveni rigged the elections, he has continued to oppress our people. They've chased away our people from Lake Choga, in Amolata. People can no longer use that God-given natural resource. It's the military that has taken over the lake, and Museveni is mortgaging it to the Chinese. The common people here, Museveni brought his people to pretend that he's helping people to extend border loans. But a border that ordinarily costs 4.9 in cash for somebody, for a local border rider, at the end of his completion of the loan, he or she has paid close to 11 million shillings. We have to change that. Massacres have happened in very many places, including Bologna. Victims are there yearning for rehabilitation. There should be affirmative action there. They should be rehabilitated. Unfortunately, it has been Museveni's deliberate effort to make sure that he dehumanizes those people so that they lose confidence in self. Education itself. We have a university here, but there are unfair processes when they are giving scholarships. I am informed that the locals here don't even get the scholarships in their own universities, By the way, I am informed that we have been switched off air, like it happened in Barara, like it happens in many other places. Oh, it's back on. Yeah, it's important for us to always communicate about that. So that and many more things have been happening. We are here to remind the people that we must remove General Museveni, because when we remove the dictatorship, then we can go ahead to restore things that used to bring employment here, like the Lira spinning mills. It has to be refurbished. We have to revamp our healthcare system, our education system, our infrastructure system, etc. So all that we want to do, but we can only do that if the people join us and we all and make sure that we push General Museveni out of power.
Thank you very much, Honorable Robert Chagulanyi. I want to receive some 5 calls so that you can respond to some of their questions. Jia Penyogo, Timito Penyuke, President, National Unity Platform, Honorable Robert Chagulanyi, Namachimwa Chitolo Not, Abira Bishop, Abora Not, Abora Deck, Airtel, Tin Not, Abira Bishop, Abora Not, Abora Deck. Hello.
Boy, ba? Dake hachel.
One of the president met to allow him. The chill, Ulo, Kamari, Uganda, Jamaica. One quiet step for him.
Hello. Chulo Karina. Yes, Benson.
Uganda jana sai ko pateni. Esa kumwanza kubutu kumkopateni. And even what I was trying to tell them is to work hard so that we remove the difficulty, whatever the difficulty in this country. He's telling the truth. And I like him so much. And he's the only opposition in this country. Others they are just like opposition, but they are not the real opposition.
Thank you very much. Hello. Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, you're speaking to Isaac.
Yes, Isaac.
One thing that I wanted the president to embark on, like when after the election, because one thing that I'm sure of is that he's going to make it. I would tell him that I he can see the roads that we have in northern Uganda. It's very painful if you compare it with the roads that we have in western Uganda, like those places like Mara, those places like the Masakai. You see those roads and you compare with the other roads, you find that northern Uganda is lagging so much behind. The president, I would wish if he could issue the airports in that line. And also, one that I would like to advise on is that when we are fighting against something, we need to focus on the root cause and not directly on that thing. If we fight with the road, if we fight to dig up the road, that is when we shall get it away from us.
Hello.
Hello. Manuel Romero.
Yes, Walter.
Now, I don't think that people I don't president. When the jump ahead for Panogana Milwaukee, Kirango, I am off for Uganda. Yeah, Libero, area Muchan. Yeah, I know the job that I have made up. One million of your is a better one to perform to Uganda and all your. Your 1 million couple on we are a couple. Couple on the baby. Yes, then, opinion 5.2, 5.1. Every Colubi is all big 9 million about again. Given I look at the way you feel any with your many your lonely and given I nothing more better. May I kick it? Oh, me, okay, will be by now. Can let you are for you are a good street man, your spirit on your thing corridor. Better you look your banner than your Maria, my abolition job. I'm a poor job and get a shook on my abolition in corridor.
Opoymateka water.
So and then kill off man on your cooking corridor, maybe major German job. Only your yellow age don't come. They're looking corridor, yeah. There, yellow German job. I think you took a go and I read you can go to your and the job on there. Okay, we know no kill, young and don't quite hit out on your a very young. Or just look at the job and no many you have, you know, you're a big good young and or police on a purpose. Okay, what a fair good day.
Hello.
Hello. Yes, Maxon. ya yo na wi no president ai no committee ye ka oh du na ke kwai ka bore ti na ma so kare wan now you kare chen ke ba mai ni tu jo ka ne ma ra ti yo ma ro wan da bo lo wa ko bara mandala an ko to ko ti ni ti si re to ka ni mo lo da lo na to ko na na to ka to na ni lo da lo de ti mo ni de da na lo ente jina wan ni ko kare lo gi gi jo me Uganda ka ti ala ke ro bi ni ba ka mo to ni ni lo ji ro ba ko ti ni pe me ko ni ni to bo tek ta ta ha to no man ni la ko to ko no ni ti to do ni ti ko ka jo ke tu ja me la ni ro ke ni ta ko da me ja ko la ka do e to ki to ko bi na ni ro ka ho jo
Opoi mate.
ni wana do ke ta me ja ka re ka to wan do bi ma yo kwa ni đó cái gì đó mua buồn nó đã béo có giặt và lột trò hay nó phải như nó còn hay gan mua cái cần nó những gì quan nó cho nó thì luôn thì nó cho luôn như quan nó được mua thứ mà cái nó cũng mẹ quan đi quan nó cứ đồ về cầu ra cha mà quan nó bố mẹ cái gì quan gì nó
Opoi mate.
nó làm mà kia
Uledi mano kidogo ya vikime chime wo kuno tolo kamo iyo dishimenya timu we chicheka du we to primi yo kare but aduong Bobiwine maybe no kamo apenya metieni kadanga take lo wako ya giki mkoga we taking a short break. You respond to some of the compliments but also some of the questions that have been asked by the listeners. I think you can make a lower pay a geeky program. Mr. Honorable Robert Chagunai, you are to hand the show.
Yes,
maybe you could respond to some of the questions that have been raised, but also you give your concluding remarks.
Yes, please.
So
thank you very much. I will be very, very brief.
Yes.
Somebody asked why we talk about Museveni all the time. But I mean, some of us are Christians or Muslims or whatever. We go to church every Sunday. We don't work for the devil. But why do we talk about Satan every Sunday? And I like one of the callers said that we should deal with the root cause. And the root cause is Museveni dictatorship. If there's no Museveni, maybe I would not be in politics. Somebody asked about the road network in northern Uganda, why it's so poor. It is true. Only 6% of the roads in northern Uganda are paved. And that is deliberate because Museveni does not want to empower the people of northern Uganda. If we have better road network, if we have infrastructure, if we have power in northern Uganda, if we have electricity in northern Uganda, the businesses will mushroom, development will come, and the people of northern Uganda will no longer kneel down for Museveni to give them handouts. So he keeps them poor so that he can have them as beggars. We were asked what we will do when we finally take power. I would go far deep in our manifesto, but there's so much that we want to deal with. Revamp healthcare, revamp education, stop the poverty, free up the people, give them back their leg. We cannot reinvent the wheel. These things were done by our forefathers, you know. I did not start the Lira meeting, spinning mill, but they close it. We have to reopen them. We have to make sure that what used to work with our people, for our people, can work again and again and again. They asked me to talk about the loans of the motorcycles. We don't want to talk about them just. We want to change them. Today, they're using you as a business. Those loans are meant to enslave people so that you spend almost half your time paying for a loan of a border, which they can even take away from you by the police. Somebody raised an issue of street kids disturbing people and stealing from people. That is terrible. But please know that some of those people are planted by the regime to paint a bad image of us. They want to call us bayai, they want to call us thieves.
Exactly.
And I've instructed those that we're moving with, and I've also warned those criminals that should we get any criminal trying to steal from people, we shall deal with them ourselves. Why? Because we are on a national mission and we cannot let anybody vulgarize this mission. We are trying to free more than 45 million people, so we cannot allow them to, to vulgarize.
Honorable Robert Chagulanyi, we have
finally, very, very finally, we were told that the people of Uganda supported Museveni when he was coming. Well, I was only 4 years when Museveni came. It's our duty, all of us, to remove the dictatorship. Very finally, I want to salute the comrades that have been here with in studio. We had leaders like Adonio Michael Chris, like Angia Daniel, like Honorable Okello Daniel, who is a councillor and who is our MP flag bearer. Comrades like Mawa Moses, comrades like Ojok Isaac, who is our spokesperson here, and also a councillor. I salute them very much. Now we are going to open our office. And we want to welcome all of you to open our office, and maybe that's when I'll get an opportunity to speak with you. I thank you very much for listening to me. Afoyo Matek, Afoyo Tutwar. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Honorable Robert Chagulanyi, for coming to Voice of Mangwe FM. It's our pleasure for hosting you.
So thank you.
Next time when you come again, you'll be, we wish you a very peaceful process as you go to open your offices at Junior Quarters, Lira City West.
Thank you. Thank you.
For your material 12, Honorable Robert Chagulanyi Sentamo, President, the National Unity Platform, Bibirukedwa, the change. Kwa never know, Coach Mirobeda Tie, Yeha, Mirobeda Tie, Mewot, Yabo offices, the National Unity Platform, Yeha, the Canada, May Mirobeda Tie, Mewahe, and Nora Baro Coach, and Coco, Tebera Petit, Yeha, the
Yeah, that's really good.
Power everywhere, everywhere, even you, all of us. Mike.
Tulina we twasuze bye batuleetedde okulya saagala balimba nti supu w'ennyama yabadde mbinyeebwa supu w'ennyama yabadde mu ngege ng'ate engege erimu ko ku mpuuta awo we twasuze simanyi na kumanya omutwe gw'engege oli yagulidde nga gunnyogoga naye nga supu waagwayokya eno situlago yatunyumidde bannange Museveni ojja kuvaako osaaga kati embuto zonna zituluma ebulago obutuluma ne kyonna kye kiri
abadde ayogera akyensigidde ddala kumpi mukamwa ayina akagambo ka meshonenze n'agamba alw'eŋŋara akyempata kyonanga walenkara neŋŋamba oli mutuufu ddadi ajja afuluma
President is coming out. Bananga bankubira ne muŋŋamba ennamba ya Rebecca agaba sirina nnamba ye wabula gwe bontuukirira ng'olina ennamba eyo yennyini ng'olina ennamba y'omuzeeyi oyo bamuzeeyi yennyini ekirabo kye agenda kifuna naye nkikwasa ye nga ye ekirabo ekyo tukikwasa ye nga ye tatuma era bw'anaaba atuma ekitegeeza kiba kimusubye yita ku nnamba yange omwami oyo w'omuggo Rebecca agaba yamusuubizza ku posti ye mwakirabye people were tagging me wadde mbadde busy naye nasobodde okukwasaganya ensonga eyo so kindly please eyo ye namba yange njagala video call ku mwami oyo yennyini okwewala obufere akasajja kano kalogerawa mumbuulire omulogo gye kalogera bano balango.
That is the current situation in Lira, that is northern Uganda, and that is Lango Sabu region. Lango Sabu region. That is the current situation in Lango Sub region. Lango Sub region has districts like Arebotonga, Morata, Apak, Dokoro, Kore, Lira, Oyam, Otuke, Kwania, and others. Currently, the president is in Lira. Of course, the other districts is going to visit them in the next phases of his country-wide tour. But that is the vibe in northern Uganda. That's the vibe. Just look at the love. That's the vibe. You know?
Andaba, we are kusama Uganda media nemekutu echenjaulo. Basema ne banyabo tulilila right now. Tuli live for Lira. Tulilira basebo ne banyabo baganda bange abanda bakusama Uganda. Tulilira basebo ne banyabo. Tulilira Embera moto mweri. Tulilira the people president. We are tired of the dictatorship on this country. We are tired of the dictatorship. We are tired. We want to remove this dictatorship regime in Uganda, in Africa, We are tired. It's Bobiwine, the people's president, the generation leader. We are tired. The dictator Museveni. We are tired. We are tired. The dictatorship. This is the end of the dictatorship in Uganda and Africa. It's the people's president, His Excellency, but Bobiwine. We are live in Lira, ladies and gentlemen. We are live in Lira. My name is Sama Yuji. We are tired. Museveni must go. We are tired. Dictators in Africa. We are tired. Dictators in Africa. We are tired. This dictator. And this time around, we are serious. We are going to remove this dictator. We want to go to schools. We want to go to hospitals. We want to go to roads. We want our hey. Bolcho embera bwere. Bongede okuyuwa amaje. Bongede okuyuwa amaje de polisi. Mukibuga Lira ali kusama Uganda. Embera bolcho bwere. Agamba atya muganda wange bosa. Bolcho embera bwetambula. Tuli live Lira. Tuli live Lira. Embera bolcho bwere. Embera bolcho bwere. Tuli live. Bongede okuyiwa abebyo kwerinda mu kibuga Lira. Basebo ne banyabo abale kusama Uganda media. Neme kutu chona eje chuka. Bayama je. CFC, PPC, Misi, Wisi, Risi, Kisi. Jona babiye mu kibuga Lira. Nayenga embera boto bweri. We andaba kusama Uganda. Tukulaga mu maso ne mabega. Bwebityo obiri mu kuba nga bitambula. We omoloshi andaba tule live Lira. Tuli mu kibuga Lira. We omoloshi andaba tuli live mu kibuga Lira. Embera bwetyo bweri mu kubanga etambula. Thousand people batu joineze okubanga bamama begwanga batata basenga bakoja batu joineze okubanga tugenda kukisawo jagenda ate okubawera message akawongeze akalero abana beruwero muntegekere wali akatogo muntegekere ebyenda muntegekere mukene mutegeke buli kimu kubanga enshatujja Luwero enshatujja Bolcho embera bweri. Bolcho embera bweri. We are live in Lira. And this is Lira. And we want to remove the dictator Museveni and your regime. We are tired. We are here as a generation to teach the next generation that we don't want to see the next election. Yayami. Hey. Ay. To the live Lira. We are live Lira basebo ne banyabo. Abali kusama Uganda. Sama Uganda. Yenzaba wereza. Lira is on fire. 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 We are kusama Uganda. Lira is on fire. Lira is on fire. Lira kutwa muliro. We are kusama Uganda sharing a message. Shari wange. Mukwano gwange. Honorable Zaki Francis Butebi. Shari wange nkukonye kawa mu magezi. Nkona ko bachali bange. Bachembera bweri. Tuli live Lira. We are live in Lira. Lira kutwa muliro. gwe omulungi ali ku Sama Uganda Media. Lira akuteewo omuliro, oh my God, nga nsakadde obulago nga nkooye. Era alina ku mazzi agampe. Matonotono. Mukije Lira matonotono. Ate nkyali mulwadde kubanga bansaze embalwe gy'embaale.
Oluzungu ne lugenda.
Ya. Abembale nakkiriza bansale embala omulundi ogwokubiri ejjo. Naye ate kati Lira bagenda kunziramu. Lira mbegayidde munziremu oba mukatwalemu mumanyi. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live in Lira City. Oh my God. We are removing a dictator. This time around, we are serious. We are hungry and ugly. We want to remove this dictator in Uganda. We are tired after 45 years of dictatorship in Uganda. We want to remove him, Museveni and the regime. But tuli mu kibuga Lira. Tuli live mu kibuga Lira. Oh my God. Wow. Lira and Mbale. Thank you so much. Tuli Lira basebo ne banyabo. But embera bweri. Gwe ali ku mikutu gyonna sharing busharinzi video. Tuli live Lira. Bwetu embera bweri amakubo bali mugezaako kugaggala. Naye abantu bali mu kuwaganyanga mazzi. Bwe gawaganya mu lwazi. Gwe omulungi andaba bamukwano gumalaga Kyagulanyi. Baganda bange eno bagita Sama Uganda Media. Yo eweereza mu bigambo. Alaba nga tawulira asobola okugenda ku page endala. Awaliwo awulira nga talaba gwebeera ku Sama. Awulira nga bw'olaba kyakabi nnyo. Tuli live Lira. Tuli live Lira. Lira is on fire, ladies and gentlemen. Lira ekutte omuliro. Lira ekutte omuliro. Bampita Sama. Tiyenze Sama. Gwe. Bwetyo embeera bweri. Baganda bange. Tuli Lira embeera bwetyo bweri. Polisi n'amagye byeyongedde okuyiika. Banange temutya nnyo. We are live in Lira City. Baganda bange. Ate ne ku mulundi ogujja. Nze mwonna bandaba ku Sama Uganda Media. Kyagulanyi waagambira nti kati hehe. Nga zaaka. Bwetyo embeera bweri. Bwetyo embeera bweri mu kutambula. Abamagye babayiye. Bonna beesabise ne n'abakyakuumya eddembe. Zonna muzirabe emabega ziri mu kugala makubo. My name is Sama. Na wano bagaddewo. Ali ku Sama na wano bagaddewo. Oh my God. Bannange ne mbeebaza. Mwenna abagamba Sama abaana bo mubagulira amazzi. Nga gwe kyosobola okukola mu revolution eno. Thank you so much. Abaana bangi nnyo. Tulina ba foot soldiers abasukka mu 100. Tulina ba security. Tulina aba media. Bwagamba nti Sama kanyongere ku mami waffe Madina kyakola okuba nga tubagulira amazzi. Osobola okuyita ku namba yange eya 0704 915 669 noba ng'osokuteekako amazzi ne tukwebaza era n'ogamba nti kati ago mugee ku baana ba security beeyagale oba mugee ku baana ba foot soldier oba bakola omulimu gw'amaanyi okuba nga baprotectinga president okuba nga bakola ekkubo okuba nga babeerawo okuba bangi nnyo. Nshiddamu ennamba yange eri 0704 915 669 yeya Airtel eya MTN. Bwabanga tera kwalisa ba asimpiningire kuno ku chemi wesizira okubaweereza Airtel and MTN. tusome numbers zino waliyo abafere ababeera afite batekona beezaabwe naye nga jasuba twajjaga kufuna mazina data tetuli mu business twagala weereza nsi yaffe nakubuusa abantu baffe so embeera bwetyo bweri bassebo ne banyabo osobola okuyita ku 0704 90 15 69 that's my number noterako ku mazzi oba kadata nekusobola okweyongerayo nga bwebotyo osobola okulwana tugenda baweereza mpaka bassebo ne banyabo embeera bwetyo bweri bwekityo bwe kiri bassebo ne banyabo tuli live Lira. Thank you. Much number yeyo eri 0
Oh my God. Agamba atya Mase Muhammad. Namudu Juli webali nyo kwatukwoli. Subuka Brian and Kalimbu Hussein. Power. Abana beruwera, abana beru kamoja Fiona Senoga webali nyo kwatukwoli. Kanwa Jisara webali nyo. Rema Akabaja Anifa Nachirija Aruna Sendagire Usubuka Brian webali nyo kwatwe muri Kakande Jezito Sandra Nakanjako Tusache Harriet and Hanifa Nachirija Ronald Mugumia Mutumba.
That is Lira for you guys, and being that the network was a bit messy, let me just start a new live broadcast. Yeah, since the radio show is done and the president is heading to the venue where he's going to speak to the people of Lira, I believe, let me just restart this live broadcast to give you a brand new live stream which is specifically for this match, and again the president's speech and all that kind of a thing. All right, let me take off this now, and then you just come to the same channel, of course, JB Muwonge. Actually, just to remind you, I have the JB Muwonge podcast, you know that, which I always remind you to just subscribe and be part. It is specifically about Uganda's journey to freedom. I am documenting each and every kind of thing that happens on this journey. Episode per episode, we shall be, expounding more of what is transpiring in this our journey to a free Uganda. The platform is called JB Muwonge Podcast. And before I go off, let me just give you a link, such that you be part of the podcast community. There are president's speeches, they are all there. Mayuge, Bosia, Mbale, because it's also part of the journey, as in the message the president is using to charge the people of Uganda. There is the link in the comment section. All you need to do is to tap on that link, go and subscribe to that channel, and be part of the podcast community, Uganda's journey to freedom. Yeah, I'm documenting each and everything. All right, let me go off for now, and then I'm starting a new live broadcast right now. Koma obukomi ko platform ye munenga. In the meantime, osobola